So, when you are trying to negotiate with a new team member or you're writing your employment ad or your offer of how you want to set up a new hire on your team, do you prefer set schedules or do you feel like you have to offer flexible schedules? Because I'll tell you, depending on your choice for your business, you might be creating your own chaos. As much as this can be an attraction tool for some employees and for some independent contractors and team members to work with you, to not have to show up at a certain time or do work at a certain time, I got to tell you, if you're not a strong manager to results, in other words, you want to be able to reach your team when you need them, or customers might need them to be accessible at a certain time, or you might have other team members that need to work together. Allowing people the flexibility in having a different schedule whenever they want can create a lot of chaos in planning team meetings or client facing work or just getting information back and forth to each other quickly. So, the kind of positions or hires that work well are going to be things that you really truly only care about the result, which, to be fair, should be most of your independent contractors. But there are some roles that you will have where you need them to be on a more set schedule. And if they agree to that in your independent contractor, you can give them a little insight into what would be supportive. But know this, I'm asking you to make this decision based on what will make you comfortable as the boss. There's too many bosses that, if they can't check in with somebody when they need something, feel limited or stuck themselves. Or they're just stressed about where things are going or how we can progress. And, project management systems really help for this. It's a different conversation, a different day. But knowing that you have a set schedule for someone you're bringing onto your team allows you to know that if they're supposed to start at 10 a.m. Eastern time, you should be able to call at 10:05 Eastern and have a reasonable chance of getting a hold of them and getting your question answered. More importantly, do your clients need to get a hold of them at a certain time? Do your other team members need to know when they can access their information? It really depends on how collaborative the position is, your culture, and exactly what kind of need your customers have. But I really, really recommend the decision point be based around the idea of what's easier for you to manage and your stress level. And is access to your team part of the benefit of having a team? Then be okay saying, look, I'm hiring for a position that works from 10 to 4 p.m. 5 days a week. Put it out there, ask for and hire the people that want that kind of a schedule. Flexibility, yes, is one of the things small businesses can use to be competitive with the corporate market because they traditionally have more rigid positions. But if it's not going to work for you, if it's going to make it more stressful, if it's going to make you feel like you can't get to the team that you're supposed to be supportive for you and your customers, I don't know that it's worth it. I will also tell you there are plenty of people out there that want to work for you that want a set schedule. They want to know when they have to be there and when they don't. So don't think you're losing out on great employees every time. That's not the case. Build what's best for you and your business. Be honest about it up front, attract the right people, and then you'll have a team and culture that's working together for you and with you in a way that is helpful for you. It's part of the fun of being the boss. Boss on.